Tokyo Joe's, man. Check
Well
it
done.
out.
Check
Get a
out
10%
Tokyo.
discount.
Code
Get a
Fijian.
wristband.
Code Fijian. 10% discount in Tokyo Joe's. It's the number one podcast in England. Northwest. Southwest. Southeast. How's everyone doing?
Southeast London.
It's Curious Fijian. I'm your host, the Fijian.
And I'm Broccoli.
Yeah.
One of your 5 a day. Gobble or swallow me.
Cool. Me swallow me clip down the side of me.
That's all right.
And we're back with another current events. We've been ramming out the guests.
Them last 2 ones, man.
No pause. No pause. The guests have been the best. We've been putting out the guests. Who have we had on since the last current events?
Left with sore asses.
Whitworth, Rob, and Ibra. Ibra might be the wiser than Liam George.
Is that how you going to do Uncle George?
He might be.
Uncle George just gave us a lesson for an hour.
Yeah, he did give us a lesson for an hour. We basically just filmed the pod with him.
Yeah.
He was talking sense.
He's one of them guys you just sit there.
Yeah, he's got all the answers.
You may as well get a book out and start writing.
He has got
He's
all the
wise,
answers.
man. He's very wise.
Ibra's wise though as well.
Ibra is wise. Ibra's 3,000 years old. That's what Doug says.
Yeah, I feel like he's gone through 10 people's life experiences the way he speaks.
Ibra Aurelius.
Yeah,
That was a big pod.
He's got that.
Very good.
He's fluent emotion, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's just like, and at the same time, it just fucking jab you in your throat and leg kick you.
Yeah. Yeah. But he does explain everything so well.
yeah.
Like when he has a point or something, he'll just explain it fully, like clearly.
He actually understands what he's
Yeah,
saying, but
yeah.
some people just say some stuff.
They don't
like
understand it. Yeah. No, 100%. Rob's one.
Oh, sick. And I mean, I'm thinking we're coming onto the pod and we're just talking about Muay Thai, and then man's talking about he does this with his business, he's doing
Roberto.
this, and I'm like, fuck the Muay Thai, man. Let's fucking speak about your business. and
Yeah,
that.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, man.
I didn't even intro his name in.
Did you not?
Nah. I had to put it up on YouTube because I didn't say this is Roberto. I just
okay.
went straight into like the story.
That was good though, man. That one was surprising. I think that's why that was. Every pod man we have, I'm like, yeah, it's the best one.
Yeah, what after?
Yeah, like
I
nah,
could
you
tell
know
you-
what? They're all just special in their own way. I actually like even sharing all their moments with him is a good thing.
Yeah, you was excited on Roberto's one though. I could tell.
Yeah, that one was
Yeah.
good.
Well, yeah, because he started as soon as like we finished. He's like, "So, what do you think of crypto?" And I was like, "Oh, I got to keep this in because it was an alright conversation."
Oh yeah, because that.
Oh, what, you
happened,
kept
didn't
it in?
Yeah, I kept all it. Man, I ain't even watched the pod, you know.
Yeah,
Nah,
Man's out here, he ain't even
I'm halfway
watched
through.
it.
I didn't.
But yeah, at the end, I've like done a
You caught me.
done a
Little
cinema
segment,
screen.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was
like
pretty
a little
good.
cinema screen. It's like beep beep beep. Then it was like, what do you call it? It's post show. It's the post show on the show.
Yeah, he was. It's different because I'm expecting fighting this. And I don't know. What I
Weren't
was
prepared
thinking.
for
Yeah, I
it.
weren't
It was
prepared.
pretty good,
Well,
yeah.
I didn't really know much about him.
Yeah, and he's actually got us tickets, Roberto, to because you weren't actually here, was you?
No.
But after he told us he was sponsoring a show, Muay Thai show, the Boxed network was sponsoring it, or one of the sponsors on the show, and he's not actually going to be there. And I was speaking to him the other day because Danny McGowan's fighting on that show, and I sent it to him. I was like, "Oh, Danny's fighting on the show," and he was like, "Oh, I can't even be there because of the holiday." And I was like, "Oh, I might go." And he was like, "Oh, if you go, I'll send you some t-shirts and like, could you wear them?" I was like, "Yeah, 100%." And then he was like, because he's one of the sponsors, he was like, "Oh, I can ask him and see if they'll give you tickets."
Oh no.
Then he got us tickets, and then he was like, "Oh, are you looking to do any filming there?" And I was like, "If you'd want me to do filming for you, I'd film bits for you, like, and you can put content out on your channel and that, and like I could make it into a video." And he was like, "I'll speak to him," and he spoke to him, and yeah, hopefully we're gonna have like behind the scenes access.
Yeah, because if he could just write some questions like that, what he wants or something, and you could just do.
Yeah, like
That's
we
what
need.
I mean. See the opportunity that comes around, like
it's mad.
mental. Isn't it?
it's from podcasting, and you get to meet so many different people, and you're analyzing loads of different people and seeing everyone's own philosophy. You can always take, like he said, you go training 7 days a week, and if you're not learning or taking one thing a day, you're doing something wrong. Every person that's come on this pod, you can take something from it.
It's a great way to network as well, man.
Yeah, it
Think
is,
about all the
yeah.
opportunities that have come across just from
in
the
the
guests
last
and stuff
yeah, because
like
the
that.
channel's actually officially like a year old now. The actual channel, So it's not been a year since the first episode, but since I created the channel, it's been a year.
Yeah. Well, think about some of the
So
highlights
from a
as well
year,
that you've done.
like mad. You think about, you've sat down. What's this? Episode 43.
Yeah.
So you've sat down with. I think we've done about 16. I think this would be like 16th current events. So you think we've sat down? Oh, we've done people a few times. Let's say we sat down with 25, 26 people.
Yeah.
That's mental. To say you've sat there and had like an hour, because each episode's an hour with guests. You've had an hour, if not longer, conversation with 26 different people. That is mental.
Sharing personal
Information. Yeah,
opening up to like you like.
That's mad.
And after you finish your pod as well, you feel like you get this.
You sit there with them normally after for like an hour. 45
it's not
minutes.
because you've gone into convo so long.
Like the pods could just be so long, but people obviously don't want to say everything on there. Not that they go into any personal details, but you just stop talking to them for ages after.
Some things you just can't say.
Friendships as well.
Friendships.
There's some friendships that has been made since the start as well.
Yeah.
Some good friendships.
Good people, man.
Really good people.
Everyone that's come on, good people. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah, really.
Just keep doing what you're doing, people, because we're loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Right, so that's the. What else we got? We got some people. Oh, we got the new t-shirts here as well. Actually, a little baby pink. If you want to see the full t-shirt, go over to the Instagram. We got I like them.
They're nice, man. Nice fit, tight, hugs, arms hugging.
They're different style to the other ones.
These are more like breathable.
No, I really like.
Liam
I
George said he prefers these ones for training. He said you can't train in them. He said they're not breathable at all, but they do get wet. They get soaking. The other ones, but I like both of them.
I'm not really a sweaty person, though. To be fair,
no.
How do the people get one if they want one?
Just contact us directly. Contact Mikey, Rain, me, the channel, anyone who has a connection with me. Just contact them and say, listen. What can I do to get one of these t-shirts? If I've got to suck 10 boys, if I've got to get a pipe to get one of these are limited edition ones as well. People, I'm not even lying. These are limited edition baby pink t-shirts, white the Curious, blue and white Fijian. These are limited edition.
Shall I just turn around?
Yeah, turn around. Yeah.
Get a little back action.
Is that in there?
Mate, you need to come down.
Down.
Lower.
Squat that, man.
To the right a bit. Yeah, that's good.
The Curious Fijian. So we got the white, the Curious Fijian with the blue, the light blue with the white, couple white dashes in it. And these are limited edition.
You can see with some.
They're only going to be out for a month. Then I'd say Halloween special. It's not really a Halloween special. Let's say 100 anniversary special. 1 year anniversary. Not 100. 100 days. No, 1 year anniversary special. So they're limited. £12. Just head over to the Instagram, message me, and come grab one of these boys. Perfect for training. They last.
They do. Yeah.
These t-shirts last. Think for how cheap they are. Yeah, £12. Frankie's one's still perfect condition, mint condition. I've had it for 2 years.
White.
Still white.
Yeah.
And I don't even. I wash my whites with my blacks.
Do you?
Yeah.
Mental.
Yeah. I don't even.
This
guy here, mate.
I don't even mix them up. I just chuck them all in and just get down.
For the best.
Get down with it, man. Yeah, I think that colour shit's a myth. I don't know why. It's not a myth, but I feel like where clothes have got better and the materials.
Probably.
It doesn't. They don't run as much.
It just depends on.
I don't know what kind of cottons they're giving out in P-Town, but around here, man, the cottons are silk.
Nah, do you know what it is? On actual like work shirts, like my white shirts, you have to.
Oh, then they're a bit different. I don't have none of them. No.
Yeah.
What do you actually wear to work? I was thinking this earlier for some reason.
Me, it varies. To be fair, I can wear like a polo shirt, a company polo shirt.
Just smart, casual.
Yeah, like I wear trousers and shoes
Every day.
Yeah, maybe trainers some days. Depends. Friday.
You don't
maybe
wear like jeans or joggers or nothing.
No, I might wear on Fridays. I might wear a joggers. I'm not supposed to, but no one's really in. So during the pandemic, I wore a tracksuit every day.
Just wear like jogging bottoms, then I'll go put the dusty joggers on.
It's coming cold times for you guys, don't it?
Yeah. I forgot my jacket on Monday, and it was.
Are we double layering yet?
Nah,
not yet.
Nah. I don't think I will double layer it. To be fair, no, because I wear joggers now, just normal joggers, or buy a pair of like £20 joggers, £10 joggers. I just use them. When you put in whites on and you've left them over the unit and they've got cork on them, paint, and they get cold, then you need to double layer. because there's
That's
no
old
worse.
school.
There's no worse.
All them old dons wear shit like I'm about comfortability.
I'd wear
I
a
wanna
tracksuit.
move.
There's no worse feeling than picking up them cold whites and having to put them on. That will make you want to go home in the morning. I'll sack in a shift because of that feeling. People that work on site and that will probably be able to relate as well. Like it's if you leave your work clothes there, it's kind of just gets a bit long.
Big up to all the people working on Crest sites as well. Is it me? Is it just mayhem in fucking the Bedfordshire area? Actually, MK's not even Bedfordshire, is it?
Buckinghamshire.
Buckinghamshire. They're moving crazy.
I think it's just everywhere. I think there's probably.
I feel like the rush
everywhere.
is just only on Crest
Maybe.
because it's all the jobs.
Yeah, maybe.
Andy was coming out about Crest today.
Yeah, but like we're talking about, man, we just listened to that Jocko Extreme Ownership. They don't want to take ownership because you not realise site managers blame everyone else but themselves.
Everyone does it. I've noticed
Yeah.
it bare, man. And like since we spoke about it at work, people need to start taking that. I've been trying to do my best for it.
Yeah.
It's leadership, man. It's leadership of your own life. It's leadership of leadership.
I had one the other day. My boss gave me something to do, yeah, and she sent it to me. I'd done it. She sent me an email, and I was like, "This is not clear." I went back to her and was like, "Is this for 7 months or for 12 months? Because you've said you want it from September to March or whatever, but you've said annual." Like, so I'd done it for an annual, and she come back and I said I wanted it for then, but then you told me it was for annual, like.
Yeah,
And then she blamed me for it, and I was thinking,
Well, no, she's
alright,
got to take responsibility.
Yeah.
She didn't explain the instructions clear enough.
Yeah, but you know what?
But even if she did explain the instructions clear enough, she needs to come back to you and say,
She didn't,
Mikey,
mate, she didn't.
Mikey, when is this meant to be done? Like, when is it annual or thing?
That
And you'll
actually
then answer and say, oh, it's annual, and she'll say, no, it's for this month. Then you would have done it.
He asked as well.
Yeah,
You know,
and
I
you asked.
went back to because it's a lot. It was like an invoice.
You know what it is? Yeah, but like
£70,000.
we
You know what I mean?
we were listening to the audiobook Jocko Willett Extreme Ownership, and he's talking about in the book of what was he talking about?
What?
Leadership, and he's saying sometimes you're to blame. You got to accept it, and a lot of people can't accept the blame.
No, you're
or
always to
ownership.
blame.
Yeah, you're always to blame.
Yeah.
If you're in charge of it,
if you're the manager, if it's your team, your department, you're the manager, and everyone else is under your responsibility. So you have to take the blame for anything that happens.
Like football, any side.
Football, yeah. If you're a manager, take responsibility for the players.
Yeah, regardless if they fucked up, like you might have not explained it correct or done it in a right manner, which they understood, or they might not feel comfortable coming to you, asking you, because you might portray
and you have
a certain energy.
And you have to put it on yourself because you can't change anything else. I
Yeah,
can't
it's
like
what
they're
control.
going to do is not in my control. You can only control the controllables, what you can control. So you have to take the blame for it. Otherwise, you won't have peace of mind. You'll just keep blaming everyone for everything.
It's good.
It is a good way to look at it. I don't understand why have I gone on that rant anyway.
Oh, because
Why have we
Mikey
done
and
that,
work.
No, it was
No,
before
it
that.
was before that. Oh, him and Crest sites, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but what we got? What we got on there? Let's dive deep into some topics.
We got the PM resigning.
Oh, Rain went wild on the Twitter. Rain went wild on the Twitter. I'll put it right here. Rain went wild on the Twitter there.
Up there.
Up there in the sky.
44
No, you know what it
days.
is? It's actually just it's so funny, yeah, because we're just talking about leadership. Wake up, people! Look what's happening in our government. Where is the leadership? I'm just seeing monkeys. You know what I mean? If we put together, like I said to Liam George earlier, we clam together all these videos of the Parliament, and when they're in what's it called, the Chamber,
House of Commons.
order. Bro, you could sit down on a Friday night and you'll be in tears.
If you've done a goggle
it's a
box,
comedy
if you've done a
show,
goggle
yeah.
box
Oh my
listening
days,
to that.
you'd be in fucking tears because these are clowns.
We were watching it the other day at work, and we was like, do you know when they say something and his little puppets behind him are like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
pantomime.
Yeah, it
He's
is.
behind you.
But you
Yeah,
know what
it
it is?
is.
Let's trust, like, can't even rate it. Like, you've been in, like, you said what you can do. Like, you come in, like, you've just got bullied out.
Fucked up our economy even more.
Yeah, but, listen, our economy was fucked, yeah?
Yeah, I
There's
know.
no saving it because that's like, everywhere's fucked. It's not, we can't just save ourselves when everywhere else is fucked. You know what I mean? The dollar's fucking, the pound's fallen, the dollar's fucked, everywhere else is fucked, China's fucked. So it's like, it don't matter who's in this position. We've printed way too much money. It's too late. All we can do is just like stick to your guns, and if you think that's the right thing, well, go for it. Why have you come in and now like you've been bullied to say other things? Big conservatives have got onto you. Stick by your guns. That's why you need a Nicola Sturgeon.
Yeah, and that's what you can't respect. Like, at least Boris Johnson, Boris Johnson's shit, yeah, but at least he said, "Oh fuck that! Hell no, I ain't resigning. I'm staying."
She did.
No, Boris
She did
Johnson
say
said
that though, didn't she? And then
Oh.
she folded.
Boris Johnson was just a goat.
Boris Johnson
just reminds me of a typical lad. He's just a typical lad. Like he knows, but he just says some dumb shit. He does dumb shit, but he's sticking to his dumb shit. They're all in dumb shit.
Why this is the actual point I really don't understand. And if people out there that actually know a bit more about government and stuff like this, comment down below and actually explain this. Because why would the Conservatives majority vote or whatever, the Conservatives voted Liz Truss in knowing she was going to do everything she said she was going to do. So then she got voted in, done everything she said she was going to do, and now they all have turned their back on her. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense
They did
to
vote
me.
her in, yeah.
Because you voted
Set her
her
up
in
to
knowing
fail,
you
yeah.
set her up to fail. And then her from her thing, she's then failed because they're all going, "Oh no, this is stupid, and she's just literally rolled over and gone, "Oh, I quit." You're pathetic. I'm glad she quit.
I'm getting a pay rise because of her though.
Oh yeah.
Well, everyone is that was PAYE, innit? I'm pretty sure
Need it in inflation.
some sort of tax has gone down.
Yeah. It's mad. Like even the energy thing's not going to be capped no more, so it's going to be going up from 2,500 to 3,500.
We're going to be getting blackout soon.
Yeah.
4 to 7.
Is that what they're saying? 4 p.m.
4 p.m. till 7, yeah. Could be blackouts.
But you see what I mean?
How are they going to do blackouts at
Yeah.
4 to 7
Yeah,
when it's
I'm
going to
not-
be pitch black?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Though. That's what they're saying. Because we let them have a bit of control in COVID. That was the next narrative.
Yeah.
They're gonna start doing these energy.
They are, man. They've done us. They've done all of us. Even the people who didn't partake in COVID. They wanted to see how much they could get away with, and they've gone, "Oh, people will just roll over for no reason and let us do what they want." So now, like you said, and everyone said it. Joe Rogan said it. Everyone said
Jordan
it.
Peterson. I've got a quote here. If you think tough men are bad, just see how much damage a weak one will do. That sums it up easy. Because weak people, this is when they get a bit of power, because they want to be bad, and they get a bit of power, they get happy with it. You
They're
give
the
these
worst
people
because
power.
the
they're
power
nuts.
goes to their head way too
Yeah,
much.
Way
they're
too
little
quick.
boffins. You know what I mean?
Mollycoddled their whole
Nuts.
life, innit? Yeah.
But yeah, she just rolled over way too easy, and I'm not. This is embarrassing.
They've got to do a general election now, surely.
Yeah, I think they should.
Yeah, but this is why people should also be a little bit clued up in yourself, and this is probably a time to wake up in yourself and do a little bit of homework in maybe finances, about money. Have a little understanding of basic level of money, finances. Like just better in yourself. Just get better in yourself. Like this is the best time for it because
You've got time.
How can you believe? But you're watching these buffoons, and open your eyes up. We're watching these, yeah. They
run
don't
our
know what they're
country.
fucking on about, and they're dictating what goes on. If you can't see that, like fuck me, mate. I wish I could just come through the camera and just wake up, man.
Chuck a book at you.
But obviously, down to you, innit?
Yeah, no, 100%. Is that good with her?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we good. Yeah.
You see her dirty wine in the club?
Live trust.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that little wine and that.
You know
Bunda.
Munya Chihuahua.
Yeah.
You know him. He made
Yeah,
a funny
yeah.
Video about
The
it.
black mixed
guy,
race
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
What?
Funny video, man, of her. Like he's a DJ and that, and
She's
she's
like
got
all
her
like that,
dancing.
she's all like-
Yeah,
Is it actually her?
yeah,
She's got bunda.
Does she fuck?
Bunda wicked.
yeah. But you say that. Have you seen the
Nah, she got bunda.
Boris
I'm
Johnson?
joking.
No, I won't. Oh, sorry, I won't talk about it. I was gonna say about Boris Johnson. You seen him at like a party dancing with that black woman? He's
Yeah,
whining
yeah,
with
and he's
her.
getting a grind.
Yeah. He's whining with her.
And
Boris Johnson goes ham,
Man's
man.
got a missus.
And he's like this.
Apparently, Matt Hancock was on the that Diary of a CEO. I
CEO,
might have to
yeah.
watch that. Have you seen it?
Yeah, he
Does he
talks-
talk about the lips in the ting?
Yeah.
What did he say? Give
He
us some
got set
spoilers.
up.
He just basically thinks he got set up.
100% he got set up.
Yeah.
Fucking smoke.
The cameras couldn't have been leaked by anyone other than the people in
In the building, yeah.
So yeah, he got set up.
I
He
don't
got
think
set
it,
up
I
good
don't
and
think it
proper.
was an actual CCTV camera. Though. I think somebody actually took a photo of it, didn't they?
I reckon it was probably her. So like they paid her off or something. Why are you
do
letting
it.
pussy trap you, man?
That's a weak man.
Yeah.
Bunda got him moving wicked.
That one was actually quite good though. I recommend watching that.
Yeah, I need to watch
Quite a
that.
good one.
Bundini.
What's next on the list?
We got
Next.
Kanye West. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we were calling him Kanye West when his name's Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
What, it's fully just Yay now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
He's
Ye's better
changed
than your
it.
Yay.
He's changed it.
Yeah.
I think
It's
so.
just
yeah.
Ye.
Yay.
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 Ye West, baby.
Yeah.
What was this about? He's been saying some mad shit recently, but I don't know. He was saying something about Jews, but I actually don't know what he was saying.
I don't know what it was about, but I just see him just shut down Piers Morgan.
Yeah, Piers Morgan got the 1-2 shut
And
down.
he's talking about, he was saying, I'm richer than you, so why shouldn't you listen to me? And it was the funniest things. Piers Morgan just like, for the first time, was just like,
Shut up. Yeah, he couldn't say nothing. He goes,
What are you
who's
gonna
richer?
say?
And Piers Morgan's like, you. He's like, well, then why don't you listen to me then? If I'm richer, why don't you listen to me? And
Oh, I
maybe
need to watch this. I ain't
you'll
seen
learn something. And then he starts laughing. Kanye West starts laughing, and Piers Morgan's speechless.
I do need to actually watch the whole thing. Though.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the whole. We watched a little bit in the car, but it wasn't really making sense.
Yeah, no.
I think Piers Morgan was
Piers Morgan's just
bringing up, like he was going around in circles and trying to manipulate the convo.
That's all he
Kanye
does,
West
man.
was just like, you're basically just trying to manipulate the convos.
Yeah, you think
He does
you're
that
smart,
all the
but
time.
Yeah, he's just a dick.
No, he
Piers
does.
Morgan's
He's
a
one of them
dick.
guys. If you go speak to him, you need to come correct. You know what I mean? You need to have things written down.
Oh, what?
About him.
Piers.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna try to twist you. Twist him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was Patrick but David on his ass, man.
Yeah,
Come with the facts.
one of the big boys.
Huh? But then the big boys
PBD.
ain't gonna entertain a fucking little smuck, are they? He's an idiot. I've
Yeah.
never liked him, man. He's a tit.
Like Ibra said off
He
camera,
contradicts himself. Though,
Yeah, all the
there, 'cause
time.
He does
didn't-
loads of different things.
When he
Sometimes
said about
speaks some sense though.
Andrew Tate, he was like, "Oh, what? You went on whose podcast?
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones podcast." But this guy interviews like serial killers on
That's what he
ITV
said.
every.
But that's what he told me. Yeah,
Yeah.
he told me that.
Like
yeah.
every,
yeah.
every Sunday night
Goes
or whatever.
with
He's,
time,
you know what I mean?
Information goes like that. Rain's the last to get it. Gets spewed out to Rain at the end.
It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, he's a fool, man.
Alex Jones is getting done as well for like 800 million fine, isn't it?
For that Sandy Hook
Yeah.
thing, yeah, because he
Yeah.
said it weren't real, it was a hoax, and then apparently all the victims like suffered from it because people were like going to their doors like, this is fake, your kids
Oh,
didn't
shut
die.
the fuck. Is he? Oh,
That is true though. 'Cause I did see a video of
Testing,
people going to their houses. and
Yeah, so he brought like
they got
shit
death threats
to
and
their
shit like that.
door,
Yeah,
innit,
like
after situation, but that doesn't mean
where's he got
he's not.
800 mil?
yeah,
he's
he ain't
not-
got that much.
No, but they don't ever really pay it though, do they? Like they're not going to
What,
pay.
they-
He's not going to pay off 800.
Well, you think
mil.
he'll just pay like?
He'll just be paying like,
installments of,
like 200, 300
Yeah.
pound like a month, something like that.
How many years did that take?
800 mil, bro. They're gonna put him in bin.
No, he ain't. I guarantee you don't.
Nah, you won't go big.
Then
won't.
this is fake. He must have something on him.
No,
They've
no,
already
no.
said
They're
this.
gonna. They do that with people all the time. But you never. If you go to court, Rain. If you go to court for fraud, if you go to court for
paying, yeah, I know. I'm talking about little money. Yeah, I can understand it. 100 grand, 500 grand. We're talking about 800.
But what's he gonna do then?
Yeah, but
What's
actually,
he gonna do?
he might.
go bin.
I don't know. Yeah,
They ain't gonna. No, he.
because it's in
How's
what's
he
the
gonna
word?
be paying 200 pound for 800 mil fine?
No, £200 a month. Like he's gonna have to pay it off monthly.
No, that okay,
He has to
fucking-
though.
Even if it was a day.
Yeah, but how is he gonna? He's not gonna pay it. He's never gonna have 800 mil.
I
Ever.
don't know,
I know,
man. But
So
it's-
how do you pay
That,
it?
it
then?
don't make sense then.
They should have just never fined
They
him.
may as well just fined him fucking 10 grand.
Nah, he's definitely got a couple million on him. Like that.
Maybe
Jonesy, fuck knows. He got given Bitcoin before as well, and he lost it all. Like 20,000, I think.
20,000 bitcoins.
Yeah.
He's one person I'd like to hear him say something off camera, man.
Yeah, but he goes too. He says
Yeah,
too much
does.
stuff. He gets
does.
too confusing.
He
Joe
does get
Rogan's always like,
confusing.
you need to slow it
Yeah, he's
down.
like, hold up, man. Where's the
He's
Like,
bet?
you just said three things in one.
I
like-
watched one episode and I actually started to realise that he's actually got some deep issues.
Yeah.
Like he's an
Oh,
alcoholic,
yeah.
like he's fucked. He's
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
a
yeah.
bit
But you
fucked
know,
up.
he knows some shit though.
Yeah, no,
Some of that shit
Yeah, but
definitely
bro,
true.
Imagine if you did know half of this shit, bro. You would be an alcoholic.
Yeah. And no
come
one
on,
believes
man.
you, and they're trying to shut you down and stuff like this. Yeah, they're trying to blacklist. They blacklisted him.
Oh, Joe.
yeah, yeah.
This Antarctica shit's making me want to get on a beer.
What's that?
Have you been looking into the Antarctica
Yeah.
thing?
Well, we won't get into that. We'll
What
say.
We'll
was
save
we
that for
talk- what
next
we talking
week.
about?
Yeah, next week the Halloween special.
You had a
Special
muzzy.
guest appearance as well next week.
Antarctica.
Little
Scary.
quarter
place.
muzzy. Little muzzy each.
And yeah, we got some conspiracies coming up next week, man. Be locked in for that one. That one's
Halloween
What did you
That
just
one's
do?
gonna be a barn
Kanye,
burner.
yeah. We got college football.
Oh, man.
Oh, People don't like college football here.
That I don't care. How
But
can you?
we got to speak about it because we're in the sports section of the pod
Yeah,
now.
first part of the sports section.
That video was mental, man. Tennessee, Alabama, like that stadium was rammed.
Oh, you want
I
to give
mean,
me some context? Because obviously I don't watch American
Type
football.
in on images and type in
Who won? Tennessee.
Tennessee Vols versus Alabama.
Tennessee won.
Tennessee Vols won. Yeah, they scored a field goal in like the last couple seconds of the game to win it. Everyone got on the field, ripped the goalpost down. The Tennessee Vols started a GoFundMe for a new goalpost. and they were like, apparently they've only just paid off the goalpost and they broke it. And obviously on Bussing with the Boys, they were like, that's just embarrassing. Like, you can't pay. And the coach was like, I'll pay for a new goalpost and I'll just buy it. Because apparently, like, it was
This is college football.
Yeah, it was one of the biggest
Bro,
wins
Like,
in
I know it's a big
history.
game, but this looks like an NFL game. Like.
They get more fans in the college games than the
I
NFL
did hear
games. The
that,
stadiums
yeah.
are bigger. They're like 100,000 seater stadiums. Type in Tennessee Vols stadium capacity. See how I know Michigan's 110,000. Michigan Stadium's
Bro,
110,000.
That stadium was rammed and rammed on the floor.
I'll put a
They must
photo
have let
up.
people
I'll
in.
put a photo up for people
Do you
watching.
not reckon
I
they
can
let
get-
people in
let people in where?
through the doors? Because that stadium was rammed at the top.
102,000.
Is that 102,000?
Yeah, well, 102,455.
For Tennessee Vols.
That is
That's
nuts.
mental, man. That's mental. That's like the Camp Nou, man.
Bigger than the Camp Nou.
That's what he says.
Bro, that is massive.
That's mad, isn't it?
And that's college.
That's college ball.
Crazy. These college
but-
college footballers must be getting paid dough, innit?
No. Well, no, this season's been the first, or last season was the first season they started to earn sponsorship money. They were never allowed to get paid.
So who's earning all the money for the ticket sales?
The
and
colleges and that.
that? Right.
It's good.
Nah, they must get some sort of
Right.
package though.
No,
right?
they're getting, well, apparently
Like,
there's like...
move houses
No.
and-
Apparently there's
it's a-
backhanders
yeah.
getting handed out, but not to everyone. Only like 5-star recruits. That's what they always say, like, you got paid. And then Derek Henry's like, I got paid in rings because he won bare nationals with them. But you know they were getting like 50 bags and that some people.
More than that. I'm hearing they're buying like certain families like £500,000 homes and that.
Maybe.
Like off from like offshore blooming.
Yeah, probably.
Mate, don't
some
be surprised.
people.
Imagine people betting on it.
It can't
this,
come out
that.
though. It couldn't come out because they get fucked.
But no, I'm pretty sure I watched like a documentary a few years back. One college got caught for it.
But now they're all allowed to earn sponsorship money. So because they say it takes the hunger out of them wanting to go to the NFL, which I can sort of understand.
You
but you're
can't
bringing
stay
in a lot
college
of
forever though, can you?
no.
So if you want to carry on
See what
playing, you
you're
have to go
saying,
into the
like,
NFL.
hunger.
No,
Like,
yeah,
break, like,
because look at
early,
professional
like, they put
footballers in
that
England. Like you get
incentive.
200,000 a week after when you're 20, and it's like you kind of just ruined after that. And there's no more. It's done. Like the incentive's done. You're not really playing for the love no more. You just. It's
Well,
done,
it kind of
man.
ruins football as well. Like, look what Messi done to Barcelona. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, they're going strong at the moment, but he's getting like £1 million a week in it.
Yeah, loyalty bonuses and stuff like
If
that.
you really loved your team, you'd have fucking.
Stayed there for free.
But yeah, them college NFL games. I think if people understood American football, like actually watched it and understood it, it's a lot better than what people think.
I like
It is
I'm
good.
still
I think it's
understanding
really
it,
good.
though. There's a
But
lot
once you
going on.
understand it, you appreciate a bit more. Yeah, sometimes it does go a bit slow and it gets a bit long. But when the chains start moving,
Yeah.
it's good. But I think all American sports get slow and long because of the timeouts and that.
Yeah, basketball, man.
Yeah.
yeah, Michigan's the number
Highest.
one. It's got 107,000. It's crazy.
Yeah, and the NFL stadium's like 80-something thousand. I think, something like that.
That's mad. In the UK, we don't even have football stadiums like that.
Nah.
No, it's at least 25,000 off that, isn't it?
What's the biggest stadium in the UK?
Old Trafford, I think.
That is mental, man. That's mental, like how big college football
74,000.
is.
Yeah.
74,000.
Yeah, Old Trafford. But the ticket's cheap for college football.
I'm not sure. But these games, they have like mad tailgates before and everything.
Wembley's 90,000. That is pretty big.
Yeah, Wembley's.
And then what's after that? Like Man United?
Nah, yeah, Man United second at 74. Oh no, actually Tottenham Hotspur Stadium might be more now. Oh no, Still 63,000.
Still 63. Well, we know what time it is. There's a little Manscaped. It's time for Manscaped.
We'll keep them balls trim, baby. For your lady. She don't want all that hair up in her mouth. All her teeth and shit.
Billy Goat Gruff face.
Yeah, man.
Ah! Oh my God. Fuck. Whatever comes to mind. Oh no, it's a bloodbath in here. There's got to be a better way to get my dagger clean and shiny safely than this. I knew about Manscaped. Thank you, Manscaped, for keeping my dagger slick and ready for wherever the night takes me. Manscaped is trusted by over 6 million men worldwide. Join the movement by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with code Fijian. People, I love Manscaped. I've said it 100 times.
You know what I mean? The boy, the Samoan man, he's got hairy nuts.
I'm a hairy boy. And them nuts have to be pristine. They have to be shaven. They have to be clean.
What do you shave in? Square, triangle, landing strip? What you got?
Nah, I just like one all over.
Well,
Yeah,
straight bar.
Yeah, old school.
Straight Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, Lewis Hamilton on there. Do you know what? Yesterday I got the mat out. People buy the mats. I don't even care if you even if you have a razor somewhere else and you like it, get the mats from Manscaped anyway because they are fucking game changer. You stand over that mat and just go to town. Everything drops on the mat. You fold it up in the bin, clean, done. Or if you
like a barber's.
Or if you get the lawnmower 4.0, you can actually take it into the shower. If you're a bit shorter, I think you might clog up the fucking shower if you're just going in there bare hairy, just shaving. But it's waterproof. It's got a light on it.
Everywhere, innit? Chest.
Me.
No, I mean, you can.
You can, yeah, everywhere. You could even do your face. You could do your face with them if you wanted to. And now they've even got another package. This ad read's not even for this package, but I'm gonna give you a little heads up here. They got the ultra smooth package coming as well. So if you are someone that wants to be clean, I know this boy wants to be clean. You get a proper razor, 2 soapy sticks, and you can go to town on them motherfuckers. I ain't saying go extremely fast.
Soupy.
You know the soapy little strips.
And what do you do? They come in on the razor.
They come on the razor.
Oh, they've got their own razors.
Yeah, own
okay,
razors,
okay.
and you can go.
Because I use the woman's one, man. They come with 2 like big bars of soap.
Yeah, you don't need to use that no more. Head over to Manscaped, ultra smooth package, and sort the boy out. It's time to end the days of shaving. Yeah, 20% off and free shipping. It's time to end the days of shaving your balls, ending up looking like a horror movie. The folks at Manscaped have the perfect package for you. Perfect package for your package to get this done. That's the Lawnmower 4.0. That's the Performance Package 4.0. If you don't want to spend all that money on a Performance Package, get the Lawnmower 3.0. It does a knock-up job. You got the 3.0.
Yeah, no, 3.0 is good, man.
Lewis Hamilton and them, that's my big choice. He loves it.
Max Verstappen now.
Max Verstappen on these nuts now, boy. Get 20% off and free shipping with code Fijian at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use use code Fijian. Slay your worst pubes and keep your dagger clean with Manscaped.
Hey, do you know what it is? Shout out their marketing team because they do come up with some funny
dagger, you know. Calling it a dagger. I come out of that ice bath earlier and that fucking dagger was gone.
Yeah.
He was trying to go back in the skin.
When I come out that ice bath, mate, I was all skin. No, there was no piece down there. It was just skin.
No Jesus piece to grab onto, man. No holy ones today. Holy Fridays.
Circumcision would have been the easiest thing earlier. They would have just done.
Clean.
Just had skin hanging.
Clean, yeah. No meat, no sausage in the fucking. What we got now?
CR7.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Someone explain it. I see him put Instagram post out.
That was his marketing team.
Yeah, it was good though.
So basically,
do you know what? We'll let you take the reins on this one because you're the hardcore Man United fan in here. Yeah. I'm a Man United fan, but I don't really actually care.
Okay,
anymore,
cool.
Do you know what I mean about Man United? I'm not really I'm really kind of a Luton Town fan, but I do favour Man United. But you are a proper Man United fan.
Fucking fake. Then.
Basically, at the start of the season, he wanted to leave. They didn't let him leave. I don't know whether that was the manager. I heard it was the owners didn't want him to go, so he didn't go. Hasn't been playing. When he has played, he hasn't played the greatest. And then against Tottenham, we were winning 2-0, and they wanted to bring him on in like the 80th minute, and apparently he refused to come on. and then he walked off at like the 87th or 86th minute, walked down the tunnel, got ready, and just went home before the final whistle. And people were just moaning about it, to be fair. But I don't know.
He got in, showered and that before anyone else come in and just
I don't even know if he got showered.
Probably
I think 'cause I'm pretty sure he left it and went down the tunnel at like 87th minute, and they said before the final whistle was done, he had left Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Oh, so he just walked off the pitch, or is he subbed?
No, you subbed.
He weren't even on the pitch, but I think he feels kind of violated, and I don't know whether before pre-season or whatever he was told, like if he stays he'll be guaranteed. That sort of player you got to guarantee he's going to be starting, you know what I mean?
I feel like, brother, he's one of the best players in the world.
The GOAT, yeah, one of the GOATs, you know what I mean?
He can still play football.
But then, I don't know, it's a bit weird one for me, because I think as a football player, even if you're not playing, you should back your team like that. And he's walked off, left his team, not even celebrated, just walked straight off.
Yeah, it's
a sticky one, because I feel sorry for him in a way, because I want him to do well. I don't want him to go out like that, but... And he's looking to get fined £1 million for that by the club.
$1 million?
£1 million. Well, up to £1 million.
That's like 2 weeks' wages.
Yeah.
When you boil it down like that, it's 2 weeks' wages.
Which is normal fine for that sort of
stuff.
Yeah. So,
yeah, it is a weird one. Obviously, yeah, like you said, you got to be a bit more professional. You can't just walk out when your team's winning. It's a team sport at the end of the day, innit? But on the other hand, I can understand his frustrations, because he doesn't want to be there. The club have made him stay. I don't know if offers actually come in or what offers come in, but he could have probably been sold if the club said, you know what, we'll take certain things from him. Let's get rid of him. Ten Hag doesn't want him, doesn't see him playing in this team. So why keep him? You kept him to rot on the bench. He's a player who, what excites him is goals, Champions League. He wants to break all records and push records as far as possible.
You've
stopped him from doing that. So obviously he's going to be salty. And last season...
He's your top goal scorer as well. It's like
last season, he's top goal scorer.
I feel sorry for him in a way, because he didn't have a pre-season, did he? He didn't. No. He was out. He's trying to get that move done, so he didn't have a pre-season. And the same thing happened last year. He didn't play for a bit, and it took him a while to get into it. And then he started bagging goals, man. He's the sort of player, once he gets one or two, he'll just start scoring again.
Yeah, but he's a sort of player that can't come off the bench. He needs to be starting games, because he can score in any minute of the game. Whereas when you bring someone off the bench, you've got 20 minutes to
mould him in.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes when you come off the bench and have to play. When you start, you've got so much time to score a goal. I know Man United have been playing better without him in the team, which is fair enough. Maybe the system works better without him this season. But you knew that at the start of the season you wanted Martial and Rashford. Why have you kept him?
Yeah,
because he doesn't deserve to be disrespected like this. Like players like him and Messi,
you know what I mean?
Players like him and Messi, you got to suck up pride and ego and money and say, do you know what? These are generational talents.
For sure.
Let them.
He come there in the first place and say
to help. He come in the first place and helped.
What you mean last year?
Yeah, last season.
Yeah. No, I get what you mean.
Look how much he done.
And if he would have gone to Man City, he would be on Haaland numbers. De Bruyne can just put it on anywhere you want it. He'll put it straight to there. So I do feel a little bit sorry for him, but then he shouldn't have acted like that. But like you said, he is only human. He made a mistake in the moment. And do you think that'll be his last game?
Well, he's not playing this weekend, is he, against Chelsea? It's already been said that he's not in this squad. And he's training by himself as well now. The thing is, I hate to see it because I love Ronaldo and who he is, but you got to rate Ten Hag, man. You got to rate him.
He has done the right thing, Ten Hag.
Most managers might be like, it's Ronaldo, like, I'm just going to let it slide sort of thing. But he's like, no, go train by yourself. In a way, I still think that's a bit disrespectful as well for who Ronaldo is, but if you're fucking up with a regime, you're fucking up with a regime.
Why they play better without him?
In this system, they have been. But he hasn't really had like he said, he hasn't had a pre-season.
Did you watch the game though?
Nah. Which game?
Spurs, Man United.
Yeah, I watched quite a bit.
You see how many opportunities Rashford got and he didn't score?
Yeah, he would have scored a lot of them.
If you're the striker and you're thinking you're sitting on the bench and you scored 18 goals in the Prem last year and you're seeing that, like, I think Rashford had a good game.
So why can't they switch Rashford for him?
Because Rashford's young, he presses, he's fast. You know what I mean? Whereas Ronaldo,
he's gonna just chill.
Yeah,
pick the right
but even when they took Rashford off at the weekend
sense,
against Newcastle, took Ronaldo off. When Rashford come on, there was a ball played straight to his head and he missed. He done like a 50p head. If that was Ronaldo,
that's
probably.
So wait, there he scored the most goal up to the most goals last season.
Yeah,
and then you're not playing him this season.
No, but it's a different manager.
I know, but you're still like you're classing Rashford to him. That's.
But it's different styles of play. But I still don't think Rashford looks good as a striker at all.
No, he don't. But I thought that, and then I watched the game, and what he does offer, he makes teams play different as a striker. Because if you play that ball in between the two centre backs, his pace is so quick that he's going to run onto it. And it did happen. If he should have scored a hat trick.
No, Man United played really well against Tottenham.
So like pressuring people.
Yeah, they put it all over Tottenham.
Whereas Ronaldo's more of like. He's not going to run in behind anymore. He's going to try and get the ball
to his feet,
or like score headers or something, or be in them positions.
You need to play Ronaldo in the games where you're going to have a lot of the ball. Maybe, like the games against Brighton and the teams like that where you're going to be on the edge of the box.
We had a lot of the ball against Tottenham, to be fair.
No, we played brilliant against Tottenhm.
We did, but they also played crap, so I wouldn't take too.
Do you think no? But we pressured like
no, we did
real high.
I don't think they were. They couldn't string like 3 or 4 passes when they got into our half. It was quite bad.
But Fred and Casemiro look good.
Yeah, Fred looked like a Brazilian for once.
Yeah, Fred looked decent. He gets them glimpses though. Fred does have them glimpses where he looks unreal. Yeah. Maybe just trust in Casemiro.
Yeah, but they played together.
He's good.
For Newcastle, I didn't watch that game, but apparently
Casemiro.
They didn't play well.
Who did? They didn't together?
Nah, not really.
Where did he come from? Newcastle?
Who?
Casemiro?
No, Real Madrid.
The disrespect.
Isn't it, man?
5-time Champions League
the old
winner.
boy?
He's not old. He's 30.
He looks old.
He does look bare old. He does look old.
Who's
the other ratty looking guy, man?
Martinez.
Yeah, he scored the banger. He scored one from quite far out
Bruno.
against Arsenal. When you played Arsenal, he scored that banger.
Bruno Fernandes.
Is that
he didn't score Bruno Fernandes against Arsenal. Who scored?
I think he's from Brazil. Come on, man, you man are Man United fans.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I know Rashford got 2 that game.
Nah, it wasn't Rashford. You know who Rashford is?
Anthony.
Yeah. He don't look like a rat.
I can kind of get what you mean.
You said ratty guy.
He does look a bit ratty, bro.
Nah, but Martinez looks ratty. Bruno Fernandes looks ratty.
Yeah. We got quite a ratty looking team.
He is good though, Anthony.
Yeah, he just needs to work on his right foot.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we got UFC, big weekend this weekend, man.
Let me get the card up because I want to make some predictions. Don't. Oh, well, you started the dog off again.
Ain't no one bark louder than me. I get the last bark. Why has he got to do that though?
It's you.
I know. I didn't think he'd bark when I'm doing it. Fuck it, man. This is PG. This is real.
The main fight, what? Makachev and Oliveira.
Yeah, UFC. What is it? 280. UFC 280. Yeah, well, let's go down in order. We won't even do the main card. We'll do the main three.
Yeah.
Predictions for the main 3 because that's Peter Yan, O'Malley, Aljamain, TJ, Oliveira, Makachev. So we'll start with Yan and O'Malley. This is a big card. This is a good card.
I'm saying Sean for me.
Yeah.
Sugar
Sean for me as well.
Do you think Sugar Sean's going to win or do you hope Sugar Sean's going to win?
I think he's going to win.
I think he is.
Yeah.
I think he's got that reach.
He's giving, like you said, he's giving me that Conor McGregor starting vibe. You know
he's
what
so
I mean?
confident in himself. I don't really know too much about Peter Yan though, but like,
Peter Yan's a dog.
Watching him with that. He fought this guy last time, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't really think he's that good.
Peter fought Aljo, yeah.
Yeah, I think TJ Dillashaw's going to slap the shit out of him.
What, you think TJ's going to beat Aljo?
He's going to batter him.
Is this TJ's first fight back?
No,
Yeah.
second. He blew his knee out in the Corey Sandhagen fight, but he still won. But, so what, O'Malley, I'm going to go O'Malley. Any knockouts, decisions?
No,
You've got to remember, it's a 3-round fight as well.
I might go decision on that one.
Yeah, O'Malley decision. So people, if you put bets on,
he's quite good at
knockouts. He has got knockout.
Yeah. So,
but Jan's Russian, man.
He's got a chin.
He's got a chin. And he's a slow starter, so that could help O'Malley. He goes in there and blows him out the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Cruise that head movement. Aljo, TJ. Aljo is a good fighter, though. He is. He is good. He's really good at getting people's back. He's really good at getting people's back.
It's hard not
But
to.
I think it's because you don't want him to win.
Yeah, I don't.
It's hard not
But
to.
I can't go against TJ because TJ's a dog.
Yeah.
D-A.
I was watching him spar the other day. He looked naughty, man. I don't know. Just looking at. Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, he did fight Peter Yan. The last fight I watched of him. I just. I feel like TJ Dillashaw will be able to handle him, though.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Outpower him.
Mike's, what do you reckon?
I reckon Dillashaw as well. Yeah, it's hard not to bet against him, isn't it?
And then the main one, Oliveira.
I've never even
Makhachev.
watched these two. I don't even know.
Swear
You don't
down.
watch them?
No.
Oliveira always
I have
gets...
seen
I don't know if
Oliveira,
he gets
but I ain't
hurt
seen
every time or he actually
Makhachev.
just goes down on purpose because he wants to be on his back. I don't know if he plays that game.
I think it's going to be a good one because what? You got... Is he...
BJJ,
Yeah.
he's got the most submissions in UFC.
Yeah, and he's really
Oliveira.
good. Like, but then wrestling wise, Makhachev is. So I think I don't know. I think a lot of fans might not like this fight. You know, I think like it's so hyped, but I think it's going to be on the floor a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't
boring.
reckon the Bronx can knock him out? He's knocked out his last 4 opponents. 3 opponents, 4 opponents.
I think Makhachev's a bit different though. Isn't
Who do you think?
I don't know. Like I can't tell you who.
I'm going to
think's
bet on
gonna
the
win it.
Bronx. I'm going for the Bronx. I'm going for the Bronx. I'm going for Charles.
Because I've been watching Anatomy of a Fighter with Makhachev, and he looks on smoke.
I'm going for Charles, and I'm gonna go risky here.
Knockout,
No, or stoppage in the 3rd round. Submission or TKO, just a stoppage. I wouldn't look at that because Charles Oliveira went through a bad patch when he was like what?
Nah,
and then he had a kid and
he
he just
might
turned
be
into
the
a
best in the UFC the last couple of years,
Yeah.
man. He's a real dark.
He's had 8 knockouts. He's had a lot.
No, that's not 8 knockouts. That's 8 losses.
Oh, he's had 8 losses.
Yeah, but he was a different fighter a couple years ago.
Yeah,
he didn't
like
have,
he's
he used to
complete-
quit. He used to
yeah.
quit all the time, and since he had his kid, he's just turned into an animal. There's no quitting him.
He's a joke.
But it's hard to bet against Makhachev, isn't it? Because he is. But I don't know who's Makhachev really fought. Though?
No, he hasn't. But I just get that vibe from him that he's just sad, man.
Look at the name.
Yeah.
Look at the name. It just looks cold.
When you got
Yeah.
Khabib in your corner, you know it's going to be.
You know when you got
them.
them Dagestani blood that they're
Yeah.
just going to be fighters. You know what I mean?
What are you going for?
Oh, fucking. I want to say Charles Oliveira or something.
I'm going to go Makhachev. I'm going to go against you two. I don't know.
Oh yeah, fuck no, son. The main fight I'm looking forward to though is Peter Yan.
O'Malley. Yeah, that's going to be a big one. 2-5.
I reckon these two will probably be the good fight if these man are just fucking.
Looks pretty lit
especially if
there,
he's
doesn't it?
more hands on.
Yeah.
Looks
Just be a
pretty lit.
hands on fight, and that's I hate fights.
How's is there right now?
Yeah, Callum's gone to it.
Mad.
That'd be a good day.
Was it Yaz Island, isn't it?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Yaz Island. What is that?
It's like Fight Island.
Oh,
It's
is
where they
it?
have the F1 and all of that. Yeah, in Abu Dhabi.
Well, we got Robert Kiyosaki in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
man.
next.
I was
got
watching
this.
his pod the other day, and I thought I'll share a little bit of knowledge. You know,
So, sorry, who is this guy? I
search
don't
it
know.
up, Robert Kiyosaki, Kiyosaki. But he come out of a board game called Cash Flow Quadrant. You heard of it?
Yeah. He's got a book called Cash Flow Quadrant. as
Yeah.
well, innit?
Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah, that might be his book actually. But he brought out a board game anyway, and basically, when he brought out this board game, I didn't know this, but he brought out this board game. This is the first thing he ever brought out in like the 1996, and then he brought out a booklet just explaining it, and it was called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and then. Because he weren't selling none of the board games, but because when he brought out Rich Dad Poor Dad, it's like one of the biggest books ever to sell ever.
Yeah.
As people, if you ain't read Rich Dad Poor Dad, go read that. He has got a bit old in his age. He says some wacky things.
Was it 81 it says here? Years.
He's 81.
Yeah, this is... Oh no, 61, sorry.
He's 61.
What?
He's a war veteran as well, man. It's pretty mad. Like he's flying
No, it is
helicopters and
81,
shit, and
I
getting
read
shot at.
He's 81.
1941. It says here. If it's the right person, is he?
Robert Kiyosaki.
He looks like a chin.
Is it Ki or Kawasaki? I must have.
Let me see it. Let me see the photo.
Key?
It's Ki. I'm on the wrong.
Yeah, that's
person
not
now.
him. Yeah, that's not
Nah,
him.
you disrespect him like that. But yeah, basically, like the
Type
same,
in Rich Dad Poor Dad.
yeah, like the same thing. They were talking about lack of leadership in the government, And he's like, see, with leadership also comes with learning. And obviously him and Patrick David are talking. Like, look at them two. If you ain't watched them two, go watch them. But they're both leaders. And they're both learning consistently. Especially Patrick David, man. You hear the guy speak, and you just like, when you hear him speak, you're like, this guy's the real deal. He comes with facts.
Yeah.
And they were talking about, they're basically asking him, what's your worst case scenario? He was saying, worst case scenario is civil war. Trump goes to jail and they like start a civil war because apparently like the voting rights and that, and they reckon like Trump supporters and that start a civil war or something like this. That's what he reckons.
What's Trump looking to go jail for?
He was looking. Remember he
raided his yard, wasn't it?
He had the documents.
The documents.
Yeah.
He didn't hand them over. And obviously they're big Trump. He's a big Trump. Well, he's his best mate, one of his best mates, isn't it? So he's really advocate. I don't really know. That's too much American bullshit right there. You don't know. Their country is that sort of way, especially. And he started talking about voter fraud or something like that. Because remember, like when Trump, they're saying he got done with the votes or something like this. And then he come out with a quote from Stalin. I thought this is pretty good. He says, "It's not who votes that counts, but he or she who counts the votes." It's pretty. That's what I was saying before about like a I don't know why they don't use decentralized voting system. But to be fair, it would be for a computer, and people still manipulate in some weird way.
Yeah.
You can never trust that it's always accurate anyway, can you, really? Because it can always, like you said, always be manipulated in some sort of way.
Manipulate it. But
unless it was like decentralized.
But how do you decentralize any sort of voting?
Decentralized, you have to use it for like a decentralized platform. So say like a Bitcoin where it's run on nodes. Or I'm just using that as an example. There's other current like blockchains you could use it on. We'd have to be loads of nodes running it, and it's from either end. There's no party. But
There's still somebody that's created that though.
Yeah, because if someone's got like say for Bitcoin, if someone's got a certain amount of hashing power, say if I had 54% and someone had what would it be, like 46%, then obviously they could manipulate whoever's got the highest hash rate, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because they got more percentage. But and then he said best case is a depression, and then he reckons they might try printing more money to solve our problems, but that just increases the debt.
Makes it worse.
And just makes it... He says it increases the debt and just creates more freeloaders, which it basically has, because obviously people claiming off the government and that. But we all know more money we print, more interest rates go up. And that's what he's saying. They were saying this time's different because apparently we're going into like a recession with interest rates high. Which I ain't really done my homework on interest rates in 2008, but apparently saying rising interest rates are happening in this recession. So we're getting hit with a whammy. We're getting hit with high interest rates, energy crisis, and we're going to go into recession. But like he said, it's not all doom and gloom. Because he said, he was basically saying, Patrick was saying, if you're afraid, you got taught bad advice. Because he's like, the opportunities is going to be stupid. He said, we still live in the best time ever. It's 2022, going in 2023. Like, the opportunity, like, look around us. We've got technology, we've got this, we've got like... So he's just like, this is what I'm saying, like, do your homework. Get better in yourself. Like, what we just spoke about with our government. Look at our government. Where's a leader? She's just bailed.
Yeah.
Bojo's fucking down boozer, probably laughing with his mates, like
eating walkers.
Do you like? This is a question for you, Jed. Do you prefer a democracy to a what's the other word? I forgot what it's called.
What, like a
sole leader, like
monarchy?
Not a monarchy. What's like a dictator?
It's hard because we've never been under a dictator. So it's hard to answer, but who's like Russia and that are like dictatorship
Russia, yeah, them sort of stuff.
I'd say democracy because you've got more freedom on the scale of things, but with freedom, people just do what they want, and they're moaning about, like we were talking about Liam George's earlier, like because there's nothing going on now, we're moaning about pronouns and stuff like this. We're just arguing over like stupid little things.
Rains of broccoli now anyway.
Yeah, like we got that. We're watching a guy, like when I'm introducing myself, like we're watching a guy that's named himself Broccoli because he wants everyone to be vegans. Like he's so right.
Yeah.
We're bored with our time. We're so advanced. Like we're making up random shit. It's like we have to. It's like human beings have to cause a problem.
Yeah,
if we're not doing nothing,
argue
we have
or
to
cause some sort of issue. Yeah, to like make time go by.
And now we're like, now you can see a trend starting to happen where like we're going back in time where people are starting to get away from the cities. They want to go to the woods. They want to live like a rogue lifestyle. Like get away. It's too much noise. It's too much going on.
Blackouts might be good for the community.
Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? We're not gonna start like have to go and forage for food. Do you know what I mean? We're not gonna have to turn back into cavemen. Yeah, we might have to give up certain things like Sky and maybe gym memberships and little things like this.
Haagen-Dazs ice cream.
Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Yeah, like that's about it. It's not that deep. Like, all right, they shut the power off from 4 to 7. All right.
The only thing is where
is it that bad?
The only thing is where it gets a bit deep. Obviously, the population's never been in so much debt. Like people on credit cards, house. Like a lot of people live way beyond their means.
Yeah, but
They've
this
got
is
the car on tick.
Yeah, but them sort of people need to really. This is a good wake up.
Yeah, this is a wake up. But then at the same time, I feel
you-
sorry because a lot of people. I don't feel sorry, but a lot of people who've got the families, they're in this.
Yeah,
it is going to be a tough time, but tough times make hard.
But it
men.
couldn't have. But that's
It's
what I mean
just-
with people like that. You got the families in that. Maybe you should have been a
You had
little
it
bit
coming to
smarter.
you. You had it
Like,
coming
You should have been
to
a
you.
tiny bit smarter. Maybe like I don't know. It's hard to. I wouldn't say I feel sorry for them. Because
No, I would in a way. In a way, you would.
Some, you know, it is. We're just not taught. This is what I mean. This is the whole point. Like he said at the end of it, use your value to share with other people. And this is what I'm doing now. I'm just warning you. I'm saying we're gonna come into times that are gonna be really tough. Let's not sugarcoat it. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough for everyone. Unless you're sitting on loads of dough or something, you might be alright and you know how to use your money. But regardless, to people that don't understand it, it's gonna be tough. You might have to you might not be able to do certain things. You might have to cut off your Sky bill, or you might not be able to eat this. You might have to just cut down on your spending. But this is what I mean.
People won't though.
You can track your spending.
No, but then they're the sort of people I can't feel sorry for.
Yeah, this is.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I mean. Like, people that are actually in desperate need, like living off small money already, and that £20 that things are going up a month is going to generally drastically affect them, and they're working 3 jobs. Yeah, I feel sorry for them sort of people. The people who are eating Haagen-Dazs and want to keep eating Haagen-Dazs every week because it's the more comfortable thing to do, and it's the easy thing to do, and it's the comforting thing to do. I can't really feel sorry for you 100%. Do you know what I mean?
And for the people that do want to get better, like learn to track your money. What are you spending every month? Get into detail how much. Work harder in your job because we're coming into hard times. This video is coming out next week. Start working a little bit harder so you can get more money. See if you can get a pay rise. Ask for a pay rise. Stay a little bit later. Get there earlier. I don't know. Whatever job you're in, try find a way. Learn a little bit about investing. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Like look after you. I think a lot of people they're so concentrated on looking after people. What you need to really understand is you need to look after you. You're number one. Because when you're number one, you can look after everyone else. So I'm also going to give you 3 books like to wake up.
That's gospel.
I'm going to give you Think and Grow Rich. I'm going to give you Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink. And I'm going to give you Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And I feel like that would be a great way to start. Like to get your mind open. You got the discipline from Jocko. You got the philosophy from Think and Grow Rich. And then you can see how Robert transformed from his poor dad and how he had a rich dad. And when you put them both together, you'll wake up. But
no, I think
share your value. And once you learn it, share it with someone else. It's just all about getting better. You know what I mean? It's just time to wake up. And like I said, it's the best time to learn is now. Because like I said, recession sounds scary. Like in the news now, everything's scary. Energy, this, that.
Negative.
It's just fear mongering,
We watched ITV the other day, and I could not believe. I've not.
I wasn't even watching. I was just editing, but it was on.
I've not watched it in ages, and I'm cooking. And I'm just listening to it, and I'm like, you'll have a heart attack. You carry on.
yeah, you will.
You'll have a
You'll
heart
cause
attack.
yourself a lot of stress.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't like sometimes when I go to my nan's, and my nan and granddad were just glued to the TV. Especially when COVID was around, it was like.
That was the
looking and
worst
like
time.
you're fear mongering people. You know what I mean? Like stress is the biggest killer. Like you're just having all this stress, you're having all this anxiety subconsciously because you're listening to it all day. It's just like you need to get away from that, man. You know what I mean?
It's too much sometimes. Yeah. Nah, that was mate. I think you done that
smashed
nicely.
it, yeah.
And I think them 3 books can be the moment of the week.
Yeah, I think that's a big moment of the week.
Them 3 books, I'm telling you right, them 3 books, study them. Like, I think, yeah, them 3 books will wake you to fuck up.
Like
man.
you said as well, if you're not into reading, get the audio books.
Get audio, yeah.
That helps me as well.
And it's good to just set a little challenge. So maybe get a book that you can still challenge yourself on. Just even if you're reading 5 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Because I still think you should have that challenge. I know some people find it hard to concentrate on that, but you need to learn how to concentrate. Because again, you're giving yourself a little stress. It's a hard stressor.
Yeah.
And then and the rest you can read on audio. If you're not happy with that, just have it all on audio. Just do something though. Write it down. Write down facts. But yeah, man.
Yeah, and that's and that brings us nicely to the end. I think we're done that. Yeah, people, please like, subscribe, comment, share, message us if you want to know the books again. Message us if you want one of these beautiful pink tees, limited edition t-shirts. May I add? Message us. Manscaped razor, message us, or just go over to Manscaped, put code Fijian in. That's 20% off plus free shipping with code Fijian. But please like, subscribe, and it's another episode of the Curious Fijian. Peace, people.